Hi everyone, it's Christy here. I just wanted to share with you today just a quick update on my mini album for my daughter's first year. So for those of you who have been watching from me for a while, you know that when I started Project Life and doing process videos and that sort of thing, I was doing weekly layouts in my daughter's first year album, and so they were 12 by 12 layouts. And I filled two 12 by 12 albums just about her, and I don't recommend doing that. So then I was on the Laurel Lane Designs design team, and she has like a baby kit, and so that kind of sparked me to do a bit of a mini album. And I do have a couple process videos for this album, but just in the last few weeks I've just kind of been working on getting it finished, and I'll talk about my kind of successes and struggles and that sort of thing along the way. But if you do want to check out a couple process videos, I think I have 2 or 3 up for the first little bit, and then I just kind of lost all motivation, and so that was like months and months and months ago. But anyways, I just wanted to walk you through really quickly what I have done so far and what I still have to do. So the cover, I went throughout the whole album. I went with black and white because a lot of Laurel Lane Designs cards and things are the black and white with the script and that sort of thing. And then I wanted to keep it kind of simple, and so I went with like the teal or turquoisey color and more like a coral pink. So those are the colors that you're going to see throughout the album, and I just think that it kind of keeps it cohesive and that sort of thing. For my future daughter's mini album, I'm going to be using the crepe paper Little You girl line. So again, that'll keep it really simple and slick and easy. So yeah. So the cover is pretty simple. I took one of the 3x4 cards and just attached it right on there, and then I took another, I believe this might be 3x4, could even be 4x6, and just chopped it and then pieced it in behind at the top and the bottom. This little piece of ephemera is from the Simple Stories I Am collection. These alphas are from Studio Calico, and then I just used some doilies and stuff from my stash. These resin flowers, I have no idea where I got them from, but I love them. So yeah, so this is the cover page, and again, I'm just using these similar colors. And I'm pretty particular about matching colors, but you'll notice that these kind of have more of a greenish tone, and I used a lot of Maggie Holmes Open Book, I think, that line as well throughout, but tried to keep it pretty close to the colors that you saw on the front cover. So I just used some wood veneer pieces and just some stickers and things like that, enamel dots, and again I brought in a bit of gold throughout the album as well. This was another Laurel Lane Design card that I just trimmed down along with this polka dotty one. So that's the front cover. I also have a process video for this. So this is Norah's birth story, so I just have it tucked inside of there. It's like forever long, but that just tucks in. And again, just use the Maggie Holmes paper just to create a bit of an envelope, some of the marquee thickers, and then this is another Laurel Lane Designs card as well. 6x8 photo. It was really nice to have a place to have those newborn photos instead of like just on a disc or on my computer. I do have a few printed out and displayed throughout the house, but it was nice to have them in an album as well. Here's another one. Here's another Laurel Lane Designs card that I just trimmed down. I used a lot of the tiny word stickers from crepe paper. So this first little section is just her birth story, newborn, and then like photos in the hospital. Anything that you see that's like black and white is Laurel Lane Designs, so I'll stop referring to everything. And I believe there might be process videos for this as well. I still want to go back and do a little bit of journaling. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to be saying, but maybe just a little bit about our time in the hospital and how long we were there. Yeah. Okay, so this next part is what I worked on in the last little bit, and I really had a lot of fun working on it. So originally I was going to have monthly layouts, because every month Norah and I would do like a themed kind of photo shoot. And so just another place for those photos to be. And Laurel Lane Designs has like a special baby kit like I mentioned, and so I wanted to make use of those printables. But then I printed up like a ton of other photos to go in behind this third divider, and it was just so fat that I had to revisit that altogether. So I'll talk about that after. But anyways, so here's like the divider for the monthly layouts, and I just used the Amy Tangerine thicker. These two black pieces I think are just from like a Stampin' Up card that I trimmed down. More Maggie Holmes paper. This paper's from Studio Calico. This frame is from, I believe, the Hello Love chipboard. And then anything else you see is just from my stash. So for those of you who may not know, obviously my channel name is Sweet Girl Designs. That is not in reference to me. I am not very sweet. I'm pretty sarcastic and sassy and all that stuff. So if you thought it was about me, no. Sadly, no. It was in reference to Norah, and so I just have Sweet Girl there. But yeah, so I really love the way that this turned out. And then from there, on the back, I like to decorate the backs as well. I just have it saying over the months, and I used a couple different tiny date stamps, or tiny roller stamps, along with some wood veneer. This card is one of my favorite cards from Laurel Lane Designs. It's like a floral, and it's just so beautiful. And then here's another one of Norah's newborn photos, and I just added a little bit of washi and this sequin, is that what you call it? Sequin ribbon? I don't know. And then some pieces of ephemera just down there. Wanted to keep it pretty simple, but still wanted to embellish. Okay, so now we're on to the monthly layouts. So both of these 6x8 pieces are from Laurel Lane Designs, and it's in her baby kit. So she has one for 1 month through to 12 months, and then these you can print as many times as you want. I need my husband. We need to go through this because he has a way better memory than I do, and also I want to refer back to the 12x12 albums to just find like her weight, what she was eating, how she was sleeping, different milestones, her favorites and least favorites, and things that I want to remember. So it's definitely more of like a baby book, whereas her 12x12 albums are like through the weeks kind of a thing. So I think this also is like more of a manageable size for people to look at. But anyways, some of these things I'm going to have to keep blank. We didn't take her weight every month, so I'm not quite sure how. Maybe I'll just make an educated guess. I don't know. Or just say like approximately. Yeah, not quite sure. But anyway, this is a lot of fun. I'm just going to quickly go through and flip through. Hopefully the shadowing isn't too bad. It's starting to get a little cloudy and dark here. But yeah, so that was 1 month. Here she is at 2 months. We did a bit of like an apple theme. So my mom, any of the hats that you see, like the crocheted hats, my mom probably made those. And there was like, she was like in a bucket with apples beside it and stuff like that. These are the Maggie Holmes Bloom puffy stickers, and then these gold stickers are also from Maggie Holmes Bloom. At 3 months, we're into October, so again, the hats were made by my mom, and I just added little pieces of color. And I thought this paper from the Open Book collection matched really well because the background and the floor is like a wood grain. 4 months old, a little cat in a hat outfit, just used, again, those marquee letters, just trying to bring them out throughout the album. Another doily, tiny word stamps. 5 months, we're in Christmas, so another doily. I think that's from Dear Lizzie. Just layered in behind some other pieces. 6 months. 7 months. We're in February now. 8 months. 9. This is probably one of my favorite. I just love these flowers, which are also from Maggie Holmes, but I'm not quite sure which collection. 10 months. Tried to use things from my stash that I'd had for a while, but matched the colors. 11. And 12. So this is, we had a photo shoot for Norah's 1 year. This is like one of my favorite photos of from that day. And then at the back is like a family photo in the 6x8 size as well. So then I was going to have like a ton of page protectors back here with photos, and like lots of 2x2 photos, just like tons and tons of photos, like everyday kind of photos. But once I got them in there, the album was like busting out, and that was before I even added any embellishments. So I quickly had to revisit that. And so instead I decided that in this back section is just going to be like holidays and special events. So like 3 weeks after Norah was born, my sister-in-law got married. So we'll have like some photos from that. Then there was Halloween, so we'll have a few pictures from that. Christmas, our trip to Disney, like just really, just like maybe, I don't even want to say how many little page protectors, but like maybe 10, like, and that would be it. So I just used some chipboard pieces from Studio Calico that say Everyday Adventures. This is real life. Added an N for Norah, which is from Maggie Holmes. I love these letters. Thought it tied in nicely with the gold. Yeah, just wanted to use those up. And then on the back, I just chose 2 photos and used my Instax printer to print those on there. This is from, I don't remember. This might be from the Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. This definitely is from Maggie Holmes, the sticker sheet for Bloom, and then bringing in those marquee letters again. So that's where I'm at now. I'm hoping that it doesn't become too fat, but knowing me, it probably will. I'm really enjoying how it's turning out. I'm okay if it comes out a little bit more, but not too much more. But yeah, I just wanted to share that really quickly. Some of you might be wondering, like, whatever happened to that album. My goal is definitely to finish this completely before my new baby arrives in July. So again, I just have to print out some additional photos and put those into the back, and then just spend like a couple hours embellishing and that sort of thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do have any questions about product or technique or anything like that, please let me know. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Hopefully this helped if you were thinking about tackling a baby album of your own. Thanks so much. Bye.